they are, then you'll know for another time.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just put symbols on people so they know where they are.
There's a quest here that you've got to collect something while you're in war mode.
Yeah, I haven't done that.
No, I don't really want to do that.
That's a PvP thing, I'm assuming.
Yeah, no, I won't do
Right,
that.
so you're going to take off, Mags, and I'll show you where the places I found them. Right, first place I found them, and we have to keep moving here, because otherwise we'll get shot down.
Wow.
Oh yeah, I've noticed that.
Here?
These pez.
Okay, so that's one time sometime here. Take off again. Another place you find them is...
Look at this bear in a jetpack.
Whey! Is...
Oh my word.
Here. Okay. Find them here. Where have we got to?
Oh, I think I'm following the wrong person here.
Oh, that's got big coloured blobs on everybody. Okay, down here, Mags. Down below you.
Alright, yep.
Okay, and then up, straight up. And then head west. And the only other place that found them is
Yeah, the one up at the
down here. In fact, there's one here now.
There's some
yeah,
here.
there is, yeah.
There you go.
Cool.
Ah.
But it actually works out.
Wait, sorry.
It's like, I think you get a flamethrower. Is that it? Yeah.
Yeah, there are other things as well, but this is the most important thing because it means you can fly to get bears and get over stuff without having to fight all the time.
Oh yeah, look at this. Whoa.
You have to keep moving though, Luke, because there's air patrols. They
Alright.
give you a warning, and provided you keep moving, they won't shoot you down. But if you stay where you are, they'll
Yeah,
shoot
it's
you
10.
down.
It's 10 stacks before it shoots you down.
This is well ace.
Isn't it?
Wow.
And over here, I was saying to Mags, I think she already knew though, for every rare you kill, the first time you kill them, you get 75 reps. That's worth doing. And of course, the drop stuff as well, as Phil well knows, because that's where he got his cycling thingy.
Oh yeah, aerial oppression unit. I can see that. Matt Stevenson
Yeah.
looks
Once it
well
hits 10
cool in a jetpack.
Once it hits 10 stacks, yeah, it shoots you.
Looks like Superman.
Super Bear?
Super Wolf. Da, 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 da.
So there are no quests anywhere for me on here now.
Okay, so every day they get renewed.
Right.
So once you've done them, that's it for 24 hours. And I think
There aren't very many though, are there? I only did about 4, I think.
Yeah,
Increases, your rep increases.
Sorry, the other thing is, Mags, as I said, different parts of the island will sometimes have quests. So if you look on the map now, see where Sparkwater Point is in the northeast?
Yeah.
Today there are 2 dailies up there.
What did they involve? Was it killing spiders?
Killing spiders and
Yeah.
blowing up webs.
Yeah, I think I've done
And
that.
another
yeah.
time there were quests down in the Western Spray, which is down in the southwest corner of the island. There were quest givers there, so you have to wander around each time and look for those as well.
Right, okay. I found a fishing quest. But...
I'll do. I'll see you through, Mags. If you do that 8,000 times, you'll be ready to go. You'll be flying with the best of them.
Shall we go into a dungeon then?
Just
Yeah,
double
let's
check.
do that.
I was just double checking I could get in, and I can.
Get in
Cool.
there. I better get to my healing stance then. Don't get you boys to protect me. Need my jetpack.
Oh yeah, lost my jetpack.
And is there a raid as well? New raid?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not LFR, is it, yet?
Yeah.
that's next
Raid
week.
is Nagitar.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, can we have some pies, please?
Yep.
To prevent my father from eradicating all organic life, we need to gain
Cheers,
entry
Max.
into his subterranean fortress city. Luckily, the flying mechanical terror that patrols
does
this
that give
region
you?
has a control
Oh,
module
no.
that can open the gates.
Oh my word!
Assaulting it head-on would be ill-advised, but disabling its remote power node should render it vulnerable.
I know who that voice actor is.
Scattered throughout the junkyard. I've calibrated my sensors
Well,
to detect them
sounds so
here in proximity.
quiet I can't pick it up.
There's some food as well.
Looking for nodes that may not even
Now
be
where I'm
there.
going.
Gazlo?
All while avoiding a flying death machine so that we can break into a fortress that has even more death machines?
Your assessment is accurate.
I killed a rare with my fishing rod this afternoon. That was clever, wasn't it?
Oh, right, fish.
You Mags.
Sorry, you killed a rare with a fishing rod.
And about 10 other people.
Oh, yum. Wow, gosh, that's amazing. The prince, what's his name? Erasmin. Prince Erasmin is the voice actor for Robin. Batman and Robin's Robin from the Teen Titans show.
Is he?
Yeah.
I'll have to listen then, because I just started watching the Titans last week.
What's that, Phil?
It's that bike I got off that rare.
Yeah.
Wow.
Which rare drops it, Phil?
It's called a rust feather. It's like a robot, like a giant bird in the mountains to the south.
What does it look like when you actually ride it forwards? Whoa. Wow, that is well cool.
Yeah.
I wonder if you get rep for killing stuff in here. That'd be brilliant if you did.
Possibly. I don't know. You'd assume so, but
It's like that vehicle General Grievous rides in
yes, it's
Star Wars film.
It's exactly like Star Wars, yeah. Prequels. Yeah, so I think this is like the first part's an and I think one of the bosses is that flying thing that's trying to shoot you down, and then second part is you go underground.
All right.
There's quite a few mobs this
We're all
way.
buffed up.
Going underground.
Okay. Well, hold on. Let me just bring up me add-ons. So I know what's going on.
Right, the shaman's been sapped.
My recount is broken, but that's fine. It's still doing its job.
Yeah, apparently this dungeon is extremely trash mob heavy, so I hear.
I
Okay.
can see a lot already.
Yeah. Wow.
Oh,
All right. Well,
the buzzing started again.
this is the equivalent of a raid. Is this?
Wow.
And we're doing it with the 5 of us. So let's get going.
Yeah,
So
let's
the
see if we get some rep for it.
So the first thing I'm going to do is pull these stragglers off to the side.
Okay.
We've got one elite. That's really manageable. Excellent.
Last words. They're killing.
Yeah.
So they're gonna. That's gonna be a step up in terms of.
Also got some spare parts.
Yeah, we didn't get a rep though. Boo! Boo Blizzard! Boo! You freaking nabs.
Yeah, bosses might. But I don't know if-
No, that's not good enough. I'm going off with a Mardy.
Oh, now then.
Oh, we have company. Was that arcane missiles?
Oh,
I think it was just proximity
Yeah,
threat.
just general aggro, to be honest.
That's interesting. Oh, hello! Now then.
Ooh, that's.
Yeah, I'm feeling that.
Yeah, those roots.
We need to be interrupting that. Curse of something it's called.
I'm trying. Is it that one, the grasping head? I've got it anyway. So.
Yeah. The hex. That was the one. Yeah. Sorry, I would just about to die there, so I had to. Wow. Okay.
Did die.
Thank you very much. Okay, so we need to be really on our toes with these interrupts. So there are two there that did a lot of damage to us. First was the grasping hex. The second was when he casts Enrage. We need to interrupt that.
There's a potion of wild mending here if anybody wants it, because there's two
I
drops.
cheated death there.
What's this?
Recipe.
Lost my food.
I just
off.
picked.
Do you think the food's still back there? I'm gonna go check.
Probably. I just picked up a recipe and it's called Mecha Bites, and you can change spare parts, but I wonder what it does.
Nah, food's gone. Alright.
Well, that's a cooking one, so I've just got that as well.
Luckily, I brought my own.
Yeah. Warning: are not suitable consumption for organic creatures. What does it do to you?
Eat it and find out.
Yeah, I'm eating it, but I don't know what it does to you. It just says contains jagged, rusted metal. So. Alright, okay.
Wonderful. It's like eating paper clips.
Oh, you've made a curry before.
Rusty metal.
What does it recommend we do first in the dungeon journal?
I'm assuming we go up to that Trog boss,
And then left.
down past the dwarf, and then I don't know. And then probably I'm assuming it goes Trog, dwarf, that green elemental, then the fly machine.
This guy not worked with threat. Just started hitting mags.
It did have an icon over him, but I didn't know what it said.
Right.
Just started hitting me for no reason.
Bloody hell. It's a bit off.
Yeah, it's just not on, is that? Alright, just gonna rebuff this out. Okay, let's grab this guy. No, enrage, I missed that. Okay, so let's establish a bit of an order here.
Shockwave.
I'm always going to try and get the first interrupt. Past that, Phil, if you could back up for the second one. And then from there, Mags and Rick, I'll leave that just between you as using kick or counter spell. So we do need to get these abilities interrupted because they're doing a lot of damage to me.
How's it? Set out a feast.
Oh, what is this? Shockbot.
Assistance protocol activated.
Oops.
I like a good shock. Oh, he's dead.
Attacks have a chance to inflict nature damage.
As you do.
Oh yeah, I'll have that. Okay, okay. Now then, let's employ a bit of CC here.
Oh.
So, I would like, because no doubt that one at the back is a caster. So I would like I'm going to assign you to Moon Mags. Can I have a sheep on Moon? Rick, can you walk around the back of them and sap the star?
I'm detecting a power node within that Trog den.
Just say when.
I'll relinquish it willingly.
Mags, can you do the sheep now? And go, Rick. Excellent. It's a kind of magic. Oh, got that one. Love it when a plan comes together.
Oh.
Lizard!
You can slash. That's no.
Try and take the brother. Right, what are we on? Rick can... Oh no, we'll do that. Can you reroute, Jono?
Yeah.
I'll reshoot.
Thank you.
Murder. Trash top. Alright. That's a good insult to someone. Nope, that's Seamus coming for you. Because you're going to get stopped anyway.
Oh, right, we're okay.
It looks like a Seamus. Just toss and keep jumping.
Wonderful.
Yeah,
Quite a bit on the sheep. Right, let's get the grinder. By the time we've dealt with this guy, it'll come out of sheep and that'll be good timing. Got that. Right, next one, Phil, if you please. Oh yeah, that'll do.
So, I've got a couple of interrupts. B.
Grasping Hex, got it. Stung, skin.
Yeah, so
Got
we'll save it for the... If you try to do that hex thing again.
Yeah, save it for the Hex.
It's gonna be dead before it happens, so...
Nice.
Can't do anything, you're dead.
Clockwork with that. Hello, who's
Control, yeah, watch this one.
I've got him. Carry him back. There we go. Rage, got that.
Bash my face. Is he attacking me? Oh yeah, he's attacking me.
Oh, that was a
Oh
bit
yeah,
scary.
that's the... Stay out of that. That's a bad thing.
Yeah,
That's his
does that.
shockwave attack.
Got that in rage again.
Oh, I can't stun him. That didn't work.
Shockwave, right, he's facing away from the group, so good stuff.
Hey, that's
Turns
what
out
then.
you can't interrupt shockwaves.
I'll do.
Interrupt it.
Where are we going? So we're continuing to go straight on.
Yeah, that...
So these don't have aggro, these mobs. Yeah, the buff on them, Phil says attacks are random.
Yeah. I noticed there like a red buff on him, but I didn't read what it said.
Right, let's just... deal with these nuisances. Malfunctioning scrapbot or pack of mobs?
Sorry.
Oh, it's alright. I mean, to be honest, I was going to pull this one first anyway, as it turns out. Whoa!
Whoa.
Ah, yeah, there's a bot like that in the, exactly the same thing. In the open world. Self-destruct, that's not a good thing.
No. This is so cool. Okay, so we're gonna do... let's have a... fact.
Bit of crowd control.
Yeah, a bit of CC, and we'll have that one as a sap.
Right, that's it.
There is no good, no evil, no light. Only
Ha! Sounds like Palpatine then.
Yeah.
Who is this guy?
The dead don't die today.
Balls! I've just, instead of interrupting, I opened my flipping achievements tab.
That's,
Not very helpful.
No! Oh, right, okay. Let's go for the sap.
they're tossing.
And the beam. Where's he going? Oh, I'm gonna do it, transmoggy.
I have not survived for 10,000 years just to fall to a swarm of rats.
Yeah. Could have
you
been
go.
it myself.
Gonna fall on you.
Ooh, Scrapbone Bully. Stolen Scrapbot.
So you got a stack on charge smash.
Stolen Shock Coil.
If you get electrical charge, move to the green things to the right.
Yeah. Looks like those things will play a part.
Gosh, what's bothering me is that who is this bishop?
Oh, it's the boss. Is it the one who went rogue and it was the end Benedictus? Was it? Is that his name? Like the end time. You know, the three small and from end time or whatever it is.
Oh really? Oh yeah, I don't know. Can we CC these? I wonder. In fact, can we have try a sheep on this one, Max?
I'm not
Look
sure.
like
he's
a
the
lease.
CC.
It might
No, immune.
be.
All right,
Oh shit.
Oh, they're coming.
they're coming, everyone.
Right. Which one would take out first?
Oh my word! I'm afraid. I'm afraid.
Shockwave, get out. Where that?
Oh,
Bloody hell!
goodness.
Oh! I'm dead.
Keep the tank for it.
Wow.
See if I can take one out. No, one's not going to work. No, that's definitely not going to work. Jesus. They even play it. That's a couple of hits and.
Yeah. Wow.
We still have guild res.
Oh, we've had to go back to the start.
I mean,
No, we don't have guild
It
race.
stats only down road, so.
Yeah, we're alright. Right. Good grief. So, how should we deal with this? Alright.
Have you got tank spec, Phil? Could you tank as well as Luke?
Yeah.
That might be a bit better, perhaps.
Well, let's try it just before you do that, Phil. Let's just try it again.
Oh.
'Cause I just want to see what caused us to die there.
The hitter's
Yeah.
face.
I'm sensing damage.
There was a well, because we've handled one of these on our own, okay.
I reckon 2 would just be like, yeah, it seemed to be overpowering, didn't it? Because they didn't have hit hard. I mean, double shockwave, fun.
Yeah. So let me try and tank these again.
Okay.
And if you just put a few preemptive heals on me before I pull John out, and then I'll pull them. Excellent.
First
Enrage.
one.
It's the enrage. That's what's doing it.
Oh yeah, good point. Yeah. Shit, I'm gonna die.
Freak!
I'll try and get the range on the skull. Can't see it yet. Oh no! Ah, I tabbed to you to try and heal you. I tabbed away from the guy.
That's okay.
Oh, shockwave.
Shockwave.
In multiple directions.
Anyone's got to get out.
I'll try and get the rage. No, what? I'll bubble
Got
do.
one. Excellent battle
Take one
race.
down.
Come here.
Invade.
Yeah.
Awful, innit? Oh, I can't interrupt.
Shockwave.
Yeah, I tried to interrupt it, but it didn't work.
It's alright. Headbutt. Ow. Expected that. Ah, got you that time.
You nab.
See, when he can't enrage, it's not a problem.
I can't. Oh god.
There we go.
Oh,
Hey.
better.
So the boss.
I died, but good stuff.
I'm damage dealer. What do I do?
Stand by the cylinder.
Let's see.
So
We have to stack on the thing.
yeah, stack, con, smash, charge, move to stall and. Alright, so we get that buff, I guess. Then we get the charge and move to the broken robot, maybe? Or the Tesla coil.
Either the coils or the little robot.
And we have to defeat. So and then they help us defeat the ads, I guess.
Yeah, because
Okay.
there's a stolen shock coil and then there's a stolen scrap bot.
Oh gosh,
So-
my arm's all damaged. How could that get that damage?
Do we have to stack then to soak up the damage?
No one's got a repair mount of it.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Did someone say a repair mount?
Cheers, dude.
Are you still doing alchemy, Jono?
I am.
How can you increase your score in alchemy when I can't make anything that gives me any points?
I have the thing.
Alchemy quest handings, you can do that, Mags.
I spent like 20 grand on maps to get my engineering up to 150, and I was at 147, and I've gone up 1 point because everything's green I make.
Well, I haven't even got anything green.
Alright, yeah, but like I said, there is you occasionally get world quests for your profession that does put it up by a point, but I've only ever seen tailoring ones for me. But I'm sure there's one for everyone, but I haven't seen a blacksmithing one yet.
Right, so I'm just reading through the tactics here. He calls trogs from nearby caves to swarm players. Upon reaching 100 energy, he uses a charge smash, which applies electrical charge to all players struck. This allows players to temporarily power the horde of devices in the area. There's a horde of devices. Stolen shock coils. So there are 2 stolen shock coils, 4 of them. And then there's a stolen scrap bot. So there are 4 coils.
Yep.
Here. 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 And here. And then we've got Scrapbot, we don't know what that does. So the charge smash, I gather we're all going to need to stack to take the brunt of that damage. It's not very clear. And then when we have that, what do we go to, do we all go to 1 shot coil? Do we go
I don't honestly
to
know.
1 each? Let's find out.
Let's find out.
Yeah.
Just so you know, guys, you might want to pull Nicky in after this is she'll come in, because I might have to shoot.
Okay.
Give this a go anyway.
T save. want some tea.
Everyone's ready. So let's go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You challenge me? I'm crushing the foe. Minions, kill them! They're gonna bury you!
Yep. So standing that. That's bad for your health.
Oh,
Yeah, so we need to. Wow.
So,
Did I pull aggro because I was doing a lot of DPS? And I put
So these. So these ads, as we've found out from the trash, don't have aggro. So they attack people completely at random. Because of that, we need to be taking them out as soon as possible. When he's doing the jumping up and down thing,
yeah, so
I don't think that's doing it. I couldn't see whether that was doing any damage in melee range, Phil. From what I could see, it was just doing. It was causing stuff to fall from the ceiling.
let's see what. Don't kill me. You died. I was killed by pure melee damage. So I think I must have had aggro because I did pop like every cooldown and then did massive burst damage. So I probably pulled aggro with silly numbers.
Okay.
So I'll try not to do as much next time.
Well,
I'll space out.
Well, the other thing I think that might have killed you is what was it called? Shocking charge smash. So charge smash is the thing we all need to be stacked for.
Yeah.
So I'd like to propose then that we all stand just right in the middle. So let's all stand here when we pull the boss. Because charged strike, or whatever it's called, if we're all stacked up, we're gonna all take the brunt of that damage. We're all gonna split it. So that's one thing we could try. What else is there? But then we're all gonna need to move out of the way of stuff falling from the ceiling and stuff. But then if we're also stacked up, when the mobs come, all we need to do is stand here and everyone does AoE. It's like Fan of Knives, Divine Storm, Arcane Explosion. And that's all we need to do, and I can just use Thunderclap over and over and over again.
okay.
Oh, what's this blue text? This man.
Now then, are we ready?
You die.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You challenge me? I crush you!
Right.
Trolls! Bring me that stuff! They ain't gonna bury you!
Stand up, yeah, get out of the stuff falling from
Oh, my face. Yeah, those things are very
Stuff.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, stack up.
That.
Right, charge smash on me.
I've got. Let's look. Right, yeah. So as soon as you move that to the Tesla call, it just seems to activate instantly.
Yeah.
Just like my death.
Just like my death. Okay. So yeah, because I pulled that over to the Tesla coil and that did something.
is it coffee time?
Yeah. It's coffee time.
Guys, can you ask Nikki to come in?
Have you got to go?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go.
Oh.
No, sorry. Kind of expected. I have spoke to her, but you might want to just message her in game.
Alright.
Sorry about this, guys.
That's alright, no worries.
My
Alright.
control.
Can't
Alright.
help.
Are we having a coffee break?
Oh yes.
Yeah, might as well.
Right, shortly then.
if I get back in time, I'll rejoin call.
Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Hi, we're just having a coffee break.
Okay. Can I ask what you guys are doing? Rick said you might need somebody to stand in.
Rick's had to go. We're in Mechagon dungeon.
I won't have time to do all 8 bosses tonight. That's the only problem.
We don't have time to do one boss at this rate.
Okay. Have you not downed anything?
No.
Jeff was there on the weekend. He said it's really hard.
Yeah, it is.
if you like to die, then by all means. I think we're on number 3 now. Oh fuck, I can't remember what's called.
Third attempt, yeah.
I take it you don't need me on. You need me in DPS, right? Because Rick normally DPS is for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know how far we're going to get.
Yeah. First boss.
We'll have another couple of tries anyway, see what happens.
Yeah, just got to sleep.
The portal's right actually in the base at Mechagon, right? The questing zone.
Yeah.
That's so confusing that they had to call them both Mechagon. You would have thought that they could come up with a slightly different name for the other one, couldn't you?
Yeah.
What's been the problem, do you think? Not enough DPS, or?
Dying.
Yeah, I don't think we've got the hang of the tactics yet.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like rough.
The new raid's quite hard as well, I understand.
Yeah.
Actually, let's see if this works here. I don't know if any of you guys tried. No, I'm in I'm in Stormwind, so I don't know if it'll work from there. I'll just find out. But I tried the totally safe Mechagon teleport thing, and if you're in Borealis, it actually works.
I didn't know there was a teleport thing.
Yeah, you can make it if you get the recipe in that robot thing.
Oh, right, yeah.
I wasn't sure how safe it would be, but
Yeah.
it actually works. No detrimental effects that I'm aware of.
Yeah, not like the older ones that just teleport you into midair.
I'm guessing one of you isn't boss, so you can't invite me to party.
It's Luke.
Yeah, it's Luke.
Okay. I'm just gonna turn on the light. I'm outside of the dungeon, but I can't go in yet, because I'll get ported out.
I think they'll be back in a minute.
I'm back.
Just waiting for Luke now. Do you think there's a new alchemy training anywhere?
Yeah, there is. I ran into them. I think they're somewhere on the other island.
Oh,
Nazjatar, whatever it's called.
alright, okay. Because I've got these new herbs and I can't make anything with them yet.
Oh,
Right, I'm back.
he's back. Welcome
Hello.
back.
Thank you very much. Right, I've got myself a drink. Ready to have a look at this again.
Do you invite Nikki into the group?
Oh, Nikki, are you here?
She's here.
Oh, wonderful. Do you need a summon, Nikki?
Maybe she's gone for a cup of tea.
Ah, okay.
She was there a moment ago.
Well, one day if we get 10 people, I'd very much like to have a go at the heroic war front.
Mhm.
Is that out now?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, the one for Arathi. Yeah,
Right.
it's up at the moment.
You have to
And
clone
can you
yourself.
run it through looking for raid topping, or did you have to get your 10 anyway?
Has to be 10, yeah.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
That you've made.
yeah, you've got to get 10 people. Have a bit of a look around while I'm here.
Interaction initiated.
Back. Sorry about that.
Inquiry.
No worries. Welcome back.
Thank you. Jeff was here on the weekend, by the way, so he says it's incredibly difficult.
Oh, right.
Now.
I think his group didn't get past the fourth boss. Yeah.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Do you need a summon, by the way?
No, I'm just outside. I couldn't come in until I was in the party, though. I think you usually get ported out if you try and go into an instant solo. Or is that raids only?
You know,
Thinking
I
about
don't know.
raids.
Oh, there you go.
Because I came in here by mistake and had a quick look round.
Ooh.
How did you have a quick look around? I mean, normally there's like 40 zillion things. This actually looks a bit, just on the entrance, this looks a little bit like, I've forgotten what it's called. In BFA, there's like a goblin dungeon.
Oh, Motherlode.
Yeah, don't you think this looks a little bit like Motherlode area?
It has a similarity to it, but to be honest, I don't think so, because the
This
main thing I remember
looks
about the entrance
like
of
actually
Motherlode
Mechaganthic.
is walking up the hill to the first pack of mobs.
Actually, this looks just like the questing area.
It's
And this is a bit I look round.
Situation
Ah.
normal.
Jonah, would you like some mage food? Apparently they're quite good for...
Yeah, I've run this
Or mana.
Me.
Look at these little gnomes.
I think they've changed the, what the mage table looks like. I thought it used to be more flat and boring. This actually looks like quite a nice banquet.
Yeah, it's quite fancy now.
Yeah, what we got on here? Got some cinnamon swirls. We've got some peaches.
I think there's apples as well. Oh, okay. Peaches.
Actually, no, they're not peaches, are they? Because they've got a white bit on. Are they passion fruits?
Could be. Actually, it's mostly junk food. Other than a bit of fruit, it's pastries and stuff.
I love a good pastry.
You.
Me. Us.
And there's
Them.
clearly a water fountain. But I'm kind of thinking that in those bottles, it looks like maybe wine or liquor of some kind. What do you think? They don't look like tea or coffee canisters, do they?
No.
No.
Come on, everyone! Onwards!
Alright, so have you figured out any of the tactics of the first... I haven't been here, so I have no idea. Any
Right,
tactics of the first boss?
We're just figuring it out.
It's
So,
okay.
we've got to the first boss. We've established that A, we need to stack in order to deal with the mobs and his lightning slam ability. And when we get charged after the slam, we can run to one of these pylons that I've very handily marked. And also, there's a scrap bot over in the corner that we don't know what he does. That's what we know.
You mean that thing in front of the cave entrance?
Yeah. But we don't know what that does.
Is there any chance that you could do something when you're charged with it?
Potentially. I think the direction we're going to at the moment is we're going to charge each pylon and then just find out.
So
what
which one
happens.
do you start? The green one, or the blue, or the red, or the orange?
So, at the moment, we're just going for whichever one's closest. So that's probably going to be the green and blue. And then,
Jeff says this one's doable.
oh, that's good.
Do you want... We only wiped once this boss. Alright, so do you want to... Apparently he's watching this, so if you want to tell what you're going to do, and then we can ask his opinion, if you like.
Okay.
Or we can ask him to keep his opinions to himself.
The second one!
Yeah, one or the other.
So at the moment, we're just going to try and see how we get on. And then if we get really stuck, we'll ask Jeff to see what he knows.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna pull some of these, and we're just little ones at the side, just because I have a bad feeling that if we go over to the red cross,
We'll pull them, yes.
we're gonna pull them.
And do we hero and pull, or do we wait to a certain percentage?
Yeah, we're gonna wait, I would say, at this stage until maybe until he looks like he's killable. Pretty much. And then we're gonna time warp.
Did you guys get a recipe for cooking?
Yeah, the recipe's all over the place.
Oh, okay. Of course, my cooking is not nearly high enough to learn it yet, but you know.
Alright. So we're all gonna stack where the skull light is, Nikki. And stuff appears on the floor that we need to move out of, and the ads I can't get aggro on them. So we're all just gonna use AOE. So when we're all stacked here in skull, and the ads come, we're just gonna use arcane explosion, etc., etc. Just AOE them down.
Okay.
Okay. And then everything else should be as we've described. So pulling 5.
4, 3, 2, 1.
You challenge me? I crush you! Jones, Britain's gonna bury you!
Careful the ground. Ay ay ay! I did not move fast enough.
My game is so laggy today.
Right, stack up please. Right, charge dash on me please. Right, okay. Okay, I've charged. Charged one. Stack up again please.
It seems to have dead. I'm alive. Not for long. Oh, yep, that worked. That killed them all.
Oh, we've got...
Yeah, somebody once told me that however good or bad I do at healing, mage is not one of my best healers.
We've got him nearly 10% down.
We got to 50 seconds rather than 30 seconds. That's a
That's a plus,
Slight
yeah.
improvement.
So
Congrats!
it seems to me that we got 2 pylons up that time.
Yeah, they did. They pretty much one-shotted the ads when they were close by.
Hang on, I'll repair. Oh, if it doesn't run away. Thank you.
Yeah, I better repair. Oh, it's alright.
I'll use a flask.
Thank you very much.
I think we might need it. Would you like a feast?
Yeah, that'd be nice.
I won't bother wasting anything like that just for a sec until we get a remote idea of the tactics.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
fair enough. It's a good call, is that?
That's why I've still got some fishy feast left over.
I think this is neat. It looks just like Mechagon. Why didn't they do one that looked like Nazjatar? That's so pretty.
So, I wonder if we all get charged with electricity when it hits us.
Yeah, we'll do. Yeah.
So I wonder if we get charged and then...
We split up and go to different pylons?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
So I think if we all stack on me when he does the hit and then we all split up, and I'm wondering if I need to go to the scrap bot. Because there's 4 pylons, that's 4 deep, that's the DPS and the healer. So that makes sense. So I'm wondering if I need to go over to this.
What do you think, Jeff? Is this good thinking? Uh-oh. He's gone quiet. Nothing, nada.
That's alright. We'll just do a quick ready check. And we'll give that a go. So if we can just focus on when we get... We need to... Stacking is so important. But then... Let's just focus on trying to get to each pylon. And seeing what happens.
Should we choose a colour each then?
You want me to go orange? Or does anybody else prefer it? Actually, I suppose, John, do you prefer orange or don't you really care?
Yeah, I might as well go orange because that's the colour of my character, so...
Well, I was just going to suggest because mages have blink and can cover ground faster, I would like Nikki and Mags to go for red or orange, please. And I would like Phil to go for blue, and Jono, I'd like you to go for green because it's closest.
Okay.
Okay, what do you want? Mags, red or orange?
I'll go for red then, please.
Okay.
And then I'm going to quickly run over to the scrap bot, see what it does. And then, yeah, we'll just take it from there. Because I
Jeff
have a...
recommends if we don't get it down the next 3 or 4 goes, we consider doing a normal mythic.
Okay. Alright, we'll take that advice. So, I'm thinking that we might not even need to do all of them, but we need to find out what it does. So, because we don't have much information at the minute. All ready.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You challenge me? I crush you! Drugs! Bring me that stuff!
Okay, so stand out and stuff on coming down. Right, AoE please. Right, here we go, stack. Oh, nice. So, the robot did something.
He's going around now killing everybody. Look at him go. He's our best player.
That was 40 seconds.
Alright, so we want to get the robot charged, don't we?
Yeah. So I'm wondering if I wonder if I should just stay on the boss. Well, I don't know what this charge. I don't know what the charge does. I don't know whether if I keep it, does it detriment me greatly?
I've got an idea, and that's this. why don't we go and do a mythic now, and then we look up the tactics before next week?
Okay.
Jeff reckons that if everybody waits a few weeks till we have better gear, he said this is optimized for 415.
Yeah.
Okay.
Way below that.
I'm not near that.
Yeah. Also, it's 9:30 as well. We probably don't have time for a normal one, do we?
We could pick a quick one, maybe.
Jeff said they didn't use the robot, but then he said they might have done it wrong.
Might have done it wrong as our tagline.
They got it
Yeah,
down though.
yeah,
Whether
yeah.
they did it right or
Hold on a second.
wrong, they got it down.
That might be our tagline, but without the word "might" in it.
Alright, good point.
Yeah, because I reckon what we need to do is I'm not absolutely sold on that we need to charge each pylon.
Oh.
I think the robot might be a necessity, but I think if we charged one pylon, and then if we all stood round it, it would help us kill the ads. But yeah.
You want to try again? It's up to you guys.
No, rather than do it blindfold, let's give it another week to try and get slightly better gear and try and find out what the tactics are.
Yeah. That's fair enough.
It's more than fair enough.
Charge smash. I'm just looking at it here. Applies electrical charge to each. Inflicts nature damage to the victim and an ally within 6 yards. Okay, so when we get hit with that, we stack up for it. Additionally, damage is split evenly among players, right? So we get hit by it, and then we immediately need to disperse, is what it's saying here. Moving within 6 yards of stolen removes the charge. Right, okay, so it does damage to the victim every 2 seconds. So yeah, we all need to remove the charge when we get it. But okay, so that makes sense. The more you know. Well, actually, it is is it the Battle for Azeroth dungeon event? So we could just do a heroic if you'd like.
Yeah, happy to do that.
The dungeon event gives us better gear and more Azerite, I believe.
What? Is it a battle? I thought it was a pet battle event.
It is pet battle bonus.
Besides, I don't think they do heroic gear for the dungeon events, unless it's a new one. I thought they did. It was either mythic dungeons or time walking.
It's time walking dungeons begin Wednesday.
I think Battle for Azeroth. I think the dungeon event applies to all Battle for Azeroth dungeons. It just gives slightly better gear across the board, depending on what you do.
I think that, according to this, that finished on the 10th of July.
Did it finish?
Yeah, it's.
Oh,
the
you're right. Yeah,
it's
you're right.
It's the 17th that we can do time walking.
Yeah, you're right. I thought it began. The Battle for Azeroth dungeon event began on Wednesday, but it's actually finished. Ooh.
No.
I'm gonna fly around here and get some rares. What was one there? Where's that one?
You've got flying?
Yeah, I just got it today.
Congrats.
It makes life so much easier, especially in the so you don't have to, because it's quite a hard zone to navigate anyway.
Jeff's saying a Mythic Zero drops 400 gear.
Oh.
What?
And they're not any harder than they were.
Yeah, I'm assuming the upped all the gear when the PvP season changed.
And you have a chance of Titan Forged.
Titan Forged.
Trouble is, I'm not sure about you, but you guys, but well, I mean, I'm 403 on this, but
I'm 4.
about the only way I've got of getting better gear is I'll have to get like 50 mana pearls and upgrade my 400 benthic gear to the whatever the next level is.
Yeah.
I mean, it would benefit me, but I also have quite a lot of 400 gear,
Yeah.
And the only thing I don't have that's 400 is stuff like wrists and rings.
Oh,
My
Like-
rings are 395, and I have a 395 weapon.
Yeah, my weapon's 395. You can get, like I say, you can get better rings from this place. That's what you can turn in the materials.
Well, I got a 395 ring, but so far it doesn't want to offer me a chance to make better than 395.
It says here that that's 395. That's 410, and that's 420. Creates a powerful ring or trinket.
I don't
so
have
it's all
those
random.
recipes.
Right.
So it must be different recipe drops you got.
Yeah, there's experimental adventure augment, advanced adventure, and there's extraordinary adventure.
I've only got experimental.
But
So I don't know
it's
if
a lot.
there's a particular rare I need to find, or...
Yeah, I don't know where it came from. Just something that dropped.
Actually, I've got enough things to get the ring, the 395 ring from the service medal quartermaster that allows me to teleport to Borealis.
Mhm.
I just don't know whether I want to spend that much on
I mean,
the ring when I could save up and get the
the mount.
saber.
worth looking at the dailies now because I picked up a said minimum 400. Actually got a 405 weapon from it. So they have
You got a
upgraded
405 weapon from what?
a daily.
Oh, right, yeah.
Where? In Nazjatar or Mechagon?
No, it was just a normal one in whichever the one is to the north.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Right.
they must have uploaded.
Storm Song Valley. But the actual quest was for 400.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I'm not sure how much stuff you have to hand in to upgrade that Magitar gear.
I don't have any weapon quests right now.
No,
I
it's
don't
a
either.
few days ago.
Like I say, there might be one on an emissary at some point, but I don't know if they've up that or not. So, I wonder if there's any crafting stuff.
So we're going to do just a bit of pottering then.
Yeah.
Bit of pottering.
Bit of pottering.
Bit of harrying.
8.2 blacksmithing.
So, 50 mana pearls, you can upgrade a piece of benthic armour.
You could, yeah. No, you
Well,
can
it depends. If it's 385, it's 20 mana pearls.
so
If
And
it's
that gets it to
400.
400.
If it's already 400, is that the extent you can upgrade it to?
No, yeah, you can upgrade it up to 415. I think that costs 25, and then it costs 50 to upgrade to the next one above that, which I think might be 425, perhaps.
Well, no, it let me upgrade my cloak from 400 to 410 for 10, but it wouldn't let me when I have a 400 benthic chest. I don't know what it will upgrade it to, but it won't let me do it unless I have 50.
That might be because it's the Azerite gear. I wonder if that's got
Yeah.
a higher cost.
So, who do you get that upgrade from?
I'll show you. Go to Nazjatar.
It's near the
Yeah.
flight guy. Next to the portal back.
If you want to invite me to party mags, I'll show you where he is.
Yeah.
But otherwise, if it's non-Azerite, I think you can upgrade it for 10, but it only goes to like 10 then.
What has the wind brought?
Jeff's saying you could gear horde
Be
tunes.
aware of the deep places of the earth.
Yeah, it's alright.
I think they want to stay Alliance.
Yeah, well, we'll just do. I think we're all happy doing just a bit of pottering.
Yeah. Bit of harrying.
Yeah.
Alright, Max, he's right here. He's an ethereal. Do you see him?
Oh, yeah. Oh, great, yeah. Right. He's not giving me any... Oh, do I have to put my item in the box to upgrade it then?
Yeah.
Yep, that's right.
Right, so I'll try and upgrade this benthic. It's got to be a benthic thing, has it?
No, you can upgrade. Well, yes, it has to be benthic, but it can be like the benthic cloak or something. It doesn't have to be azurite.
Let's try that one. Right, I can upgrade it for 10 mana pearls. Okay,
Then to let you upgrade it again if you've got the mana pearls.
yeah. And again. Okay. Well, that's good. They're 415 then now.
Before we are overrun.
Great stuff, thank you.
No problem. It might take you a while to farm the mana pearls, though. I know it does me.
Do they just come from random mobs? Or
I
from
think
quests?
There's a few world quests I've seen now and again.
Right.
And if you do the follower quests, they
Yeah.
give 2 mana pearls each. And then periodically, there's some quests that they give you. Like I'm working on one that I need to get 3,000 rep with either 1 or 2 or 3, you know, a mixture of 3 followers. And when I hand that in, it will give me... Oh no, well, it won't give me mana pearls, but it'll give me another essence. So sometimes you might get a particular quest in the hub that will give you some extra mana pearls.
Okay.
But I find, I don't know what you guys have found, but I find between about 6 and 10 mana pearls a day is about what I can get, depending on how lucky I am with like world quests.
Turn back now, or I will be forced.
Or have you guys found that you can another way to get more?
I've not really focused too much on it.
No, I haven't really noticed yet. I don't think I've played enough yet.
Here's the guy. Hello, guy. Amount is 250.
Robbed you of all honor, Sira. You will be brought to justice. She is afraid to think she can stop us. Press forward to Bashal Aran. From here, we will lay waste to the Alliance.
Where is...
That's how Mechagon didn't work out.
Yeah, that's definitely a step above, isn't it?
It didn't work out for Jeff and his crew either, though. If it makes you feel any better.
We were a bit over ambitious, I think.
I genuinely think we could have done it if we'd have had a bit more information. I think that was the big problem, really, is that it's because it's so new. There's not much guidance on it.
Oh, things like Fat Boss, they haven't done the videos yet?
I don't know. But I've not seen anything come up say, oh hi, guide on Mechagon on YouTube. Knowing Fat Boss, they'll have been playing in the PTR, so they'll have done a guide on it. I've just not seen it.
Or doesn't Hazelnutty sometimes do? It seems like most of them are getting into doing the boss things. So I think Final Boss TV is finally going that way. And I think I heard Hazelnutty is as well. Oh, those aren't people you watch then?
Oh no. Well, yeah, I'm just saying in agreement. Yeah, they probably are.
Jeff says the raid is easier, at least on normal. But you need 10 people for that. Yeah, it's getting 10, Jeff. Have you got a few that the Silver League could borrow?
Yeah, preferably 10 of them.
Started perfect. That was I don't see. So to go a 410, it's gonna take. Ten.
We've got Alpha Finn again.
The Shalaron is under our control. Scour the region for more resources and lay waste to any obstacles between here and Lordanel. You are a warden no longer, Sierra. You have abandoned everything we stand for. It is you who abandoned us, Maiev. You burdened me with everything in your absence.
So what is everybody doing?
I'm just doing some world quests on Shazar.
Are you able to find him okay, or do you need a hand?
I can see where they are. Thank you.
Okay.
Sometimes it's just getting there that's the problem, though, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what I was meaning. Sorry.
That jumping jellyfish quest is up. I wonder if you can just fly into it. I wonder if that counts.
Oh, nice chance. Phil, if you can do that, we'll all have a lift.
Yeah, bet you can.
I think you can.
That'd be well funny if you could do that.
I think you can. The Kirin, there were a couple Kirin Tor ones you could choose once you had flying. Try and see, Phil.
I'm gonna do. There must be a bubble around here, like enough fly bubble. Let's find out. I'm close by it.
You don't have to loot it or anything. You just have to touch it.
There it is. Can I fly through it? Can I fly through it? Actually, it won't. I can fly through it, but nothing happens.
Ooh.
Did you fly into the little like NPC?
I see how they've done it. So, yeah.
So you can't use it with flying?
No, you can't, no.
Oh.
No.
Would a druid be able to do it with flying?
Not sure. Because when you jump through the little portal, it puts a bubble on you, and it must be that bubble. As soon as you mount up, I think that bubble goes away. So yeah, I assumed it was that stupid. Oh, you had to fly through it. Ruined my hopes and dreams. Where the hell? Bedford out. Let's see what. You can purchase it, sir. Wait. Where does one purchase it from?
You can purchase the benthic armour inside the main area, I think. Individual ones, then you hike it up with the bloke. He's in between the flying mount and the portal back to Brian.
This Ethereum guy here, yeah.
Yeah. Against the fella.
That's it. Bag stuff off the net, what's alright.
building the altar of storms.
Profession trainer.
Or use it to take the shape of a formidable ally.
Dwarf.
You had a busy day, Phil.
No? Just getting old.
Yawning a lot.
I don't know. What's this stuff? Alright, I can make 370 weapons. Okay. It's a bit too late now, but...
What? No, not you. Sorry.
What?
Jeff's written something which I might need Phil to translate. Some of it I understand. Some of it I really hope I haven't understood well. He said, by the way, the new war front on Heroic is really, really cool. Okay, I understand that. But what's got me rather confused is... he said, I'll be home in mid-August.
Are you expecting him before then?
Well, I was assuming I'd see him Thursday night, so like I'm like, this is the bit where I'm like, what? You know, I can see with his project that, you know, maybe he'd have to stay there this weekend. Maybe, you know, bad news, but, you know, I can see that. But it's like mid-August? Wow.
Isn't WoW Classic out mid-August? It's the only thing I can think of. But...
I don't think he... Oh, he says he'll be home on a Monday evening in mid-August.
Ah, I see.
Ah, there we go.
The armory is ready for use. Provide it with the resources it needs to improve our weapons.
That's better, sweetie pie. I was like, wow, I guess I'm not going to see you for a few weeks then.
You just forgot to mention it.
Yeah. Just slightly. He's like, oh yeah, by the way, they want me in Germany for the next few weeks.
Don't leave the light on. I'll be coming up mid-August.
And so he said he'll try and get enough people so we can go.
That'd be nice.
You're Jaina. What are you doing?
Well, a couple of the people in the Horde Guild have allies. Would they be welcome to join? If they wanted to?
Yeah, I can't see why not.
If they like dying, then by all means.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they could be okay with that.
I think just if people want to come, obviously they need to be aware that it's a bit of an easier carry on.
Yeah, they're a very social guild.
Where is that?
We will have to use Discord though, because I think you have to have.
Yeah, I use Discord.
What is it? You need? Is it 10 or is it 16 for the Heroic Warfront?
10.
But I didn't do this either. But Jeff said he said it was good fun, but you really need to all be on voice, and it needed to be. You really needed to do you needed to have somebody who was acting as like your general or something, you know, the leader, and you really have to do tactics.
Yeah, of course.
We're renowned for tactics.
Yeah, and
well, because like, for example, I don't know if they found out the hard way or if somebody else has found out and put it on YouTube that I think he said you have to have half of your people stay and guard your base.
Yeah.
Otherwise, because unlike the normal war fronts, the opposing like actual NPC general won't just stay in his place. He'll go out doing stuff and he'll come and conquer your base, which I kind of assume is really bad.
What do you actually get at? What do you get out of Heroic's Warfronts? Like, what's the difference in reward?
You get a higher. Is it 415, sweetie pie, or is that just Dark Shore?
You get I saw the quest in Borealis, but I haven't. I can't remember what it says. You get one of those quests.
No, he says you get 430.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And is it the Dark Shore one or is it Stormguard? Or do both?
It's a Rathbone.
It's a Rathi.
Excuse me.
So you can't do Dark Shore on heroic even if you wanted to.
Oh yeah.
To be honest, I'm pretty glad about that because I'm doing it on normal mode now.
Yeah, I've stopped doing them now because I've done that.
Yeah.
many.
Yeah.
Just saying
I
it's
know
very
why.
worth it to do it on heroic. But he says one of the reasons that you need voice is, like to go on Discord is that Skype, he reckons, would struggle with 10 people on it.
Yeah, I can understand that. Well, it should, because it is a conference calling system. But yeah, I think I can appreciate that not everyone wants to use Skype.
Does anybody know how to destroy orange runes?
That's
Yes.
the game in it where you
It's
got a
like
match.
it's like Bejeweled, if you know that.
You got a match 3 of them.
No, I've got to destroy 28 orange runes.
Yes. Yeah. So when you match 3 of them, it destroys 3 of them.
See, it won't let me move them there. I can't move anything.
Now what you have to do, Mags, is you have to move the other colours so that you get 3 in a line, vertical, horizontal. They then disappear and move the other ones about. So you just have to keep doing it.
But I can't move anything.
Leave it and start again.
I think I'll have to.
I've got the hang of the other game now. That's pretty easy. Pretty.
What, that one we have to make sure they're not crossing each other?
Yeah.
Yeah, that takes a bit of getting used to, but once you get the hang of it, it's alright, isn't it?
Yeah.
I can't get out of it now.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
Right click to exit the puzzle. I'll try again.
Right.
I can't move any of them.
The reason I don't like the I mean I like Dark Shore itself, but the reason I don't like Dark Shore as much as the Arathi one is because it's a lot harder to get resources in Dark Shore than it is in Arathi.
Well, Dark Shore, to me, also, I don't know if you guys found this, it feels like it takes a lot longer.
Yeah, it takes a lot longer because resources are so scarce.
That might explain it.
Yeah. Well, it's like I've done these a few times now, and I'm doing it from the Horde perspective at the minute. And even when it's on the Alliance, it's worse because on the Alliance, because you don't have any, because it's based off of the Warcraft 3 Night Elf kind of units. You don't have any units that cut down trees, so create a lot of lumber. You've just got wisps who generate it, and that's what takes forever. So in order to get any lumber on the Alliance in a Darkshire Warfront, you've got to literally run all the way across the forest and find just random logs under trees and just pick them up. But if you Horde, like I'm playing at the minute, they actually give you an axe and you can set to and cut down a load of trees.
Oh.
That's unusual that they actually gave Horde an advantage for a change. They don't usually.
Oh, well, we'd have different opinions about that. But but yeah, the Horde do definitely have an advantage in this battleground.
The workshop is now operational. Begin
I've literally spent the entire war collecting. That's all I've done.
Riveting stuff, huh?
Yeah, I've not done anything else. And I need to because no one else collects lumber because it's so difficult to get. So I'm one of the very few people who's going around and actually picking up lumber. Because we need it in order to finish the war front.
Jeff says he agrees with you, Luke. Horde always get the advantage. I don't know. I found leveling that in the BFA zones, I found the zones a bit easier ally side than Horde. But maybe that's just a leveling thing.
Yeah, traditionally, and I'm only speaking as far as I'm only speaking just impartially here. Traditionally, this game has really always had a Horde bias, and that's mainly because of people like Chris Metzen. Really, who was the story who designed all the story for Warcraft. He was much more invested in the Horde story than the Alliance story. Of course, he's the voice of Thrall, and
yeah.
So that's always kind of been the case.
Even now, the Horde storyline feels a bit more in depth. Feels a bit because they're getting all the the choose your own adventure things out at the moment.
Yeah, that's true, but I think that's balanced out by the fact that the Alliance are kind of winning the war really at the minute.
Well, it's funny because I've heard, and it seems to be true, that Ultric Valley, the design of that battleground, is actually it's better for the Alliance.
Yep, it is.
I mean, if all things are being equal and people are trying to do the right tactics, the Alliance has a bit less far to run or something. It's easier for them to get to the objective. So, all things being equal, they should win. If they mess up, or they're not doing tactics that the Horde can, or the Horde are a really stronger team, that they have a chance to win.
Yeah, one of the biggest advantages that the Alliance had, and I don't know if they still have it, in Ultrac Valley, is simply that they have a bridge that that Horde have to cross in order to get to. Is it Vandar, the Alliance boss? Vandar Stormpike? I can't remember.
I've never.
No, you're right. I've forgotten about that.
Yeah.
So there's a bridge that Horde have to cross, and as Alliance, because it's a bottleneck, it's much easier to defend.
We do not fear death.
Yeah.
Whereas Horde, it's just like it's a bunch of huts in the middle of the snow, and you can just like waltz in any which way you want.
Yes.
Alliance can rather.
You have to attack Rushwing before you got the drop, Phil.
Well, it's interesting since they.
Second, I got it.
Okay, well, I've just done my first one, so.
I mean, I probably just got lucky.
Since the Horde are more, since Blizzard are traditionally more invested in the Horde, why do they make the Horde zones harder to level? That's what I don't understand.
I mean, I've never noticed it, but I do Alliance so much that I'm just more familiar with the zones.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't
Perhaps,
answer that either. I don't know.
perhaps they do it so they can't be accused of favouritism.
Yeah. Okay.
One of the big problems, again historically, that there's been is that because a majority of WoW players, it's a good majority play Horde. There's always been this accusation of Horde favouritism anyway, because just in the player base, it's kind of extended to Blizzard themselves. So if ever the Horde gets anything, obviously quite vocal Alliance players pipe up and go, "Oh well, Alliance never get anything."
I mean, the idea of factions don't really make much sense anymore. Because, like, you think about, like, how many times we saved joined forces to save the world from existential threats, and it don't quite really work.
Yeah, I wonder whether we're going to a unified faction.
But then
The thing is, though, they kind of back themselves into a corner. Because I thought the whole idea of the Warcraft first, and then World of Warcraft, was that it was the Alliance versus the Horde. But the trouble is that I think really what they should have done is a little bit like, I don't know if you've heard of Final Fantasy. There are a bunch of different games. One of them, Final Fantasy XIV, is an MMO. Now, instead of just having like one Final Fantasy game, but they build expansion on expansion on expansion on, so they can back themselves into a corner with story. I think it frees more stuff up because they have, like, I think they're up to number 15 so far. They can go totally different routes, and each game is its own like story, and that's it, the end.
Oh, okay.
But World of Warcraft, because it was supposed to be following on from Warcraft, and it was Alliance versus Horde.
How can you side with the Horde?
I just think that it's... I don't know whether necessarily that they're shooting themselves in the foot. I wonder whether that's where... That's where the game and the story itself is just... That's what it's kind of progressing to. It's kind of like... It's like that's what it's evolving towards, if you like.
Yeah, because like this is now the second where I've gone, oh look, Horde leader's gone mental. let's form another rebellion. It's like, what was the so it's like, alright then.
Yeah, you see, I think they've got to do something different with Alliance because as you were saying, Phil, they've kind of done that with Garrosh.
They've done it before though.
Yeah.
I mean, even before Garrosh. Was it Kel'Thas? There was a different. There's the Blood Elves had a leader, and apparently he went kind of nutsy, and Alliance and Horde had to kill him.
Yeah, that's right.
So the current Blood Elf leader is actually kind of like a proxy leader or something. I guess they never fully settled who the next Blood Elf leader is.
What's his name?
I can't remember. Lorthamar?
Lorthamar! That's him, Lorthamar Theron.
Yeah, it's like, there's been so... Yeah, it's just... I suppose it's fundamental to how the game mechanically operates that it's... The storyline somehow opposes those mechanics.
But I think what they needed to do is maybe... But I think the boat has sailed, is maybe have decided, after so many expansions of Alliance versus Horde, have settled it to its, concluded it.
Yeah.
Hang on. What? Oh, Jeff says Sylvanas will... Oh, that was too much, Jeff. Break it up in smaller chunks. I saw the first bit. He said Sylvanas will end up being Anduin's mom.
Hello.
And I'm not sure after that.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I don't know where he's going with that one.
Well,
really,
I just did the quest, the War Campaign quest, where it's Jaina and Thrall are having like the heart-to-heart again, and it's like, all right then. So that's very much in that direction, and like Bane's there, so everyone's all very friendly and everything.
Yeah.
But what I was saying is, I think they should have done is like, oh, and he said, and we find out Varian had other secret love children. Okay, I think Jeff might be overtired, or he's had a couple of beers, one or the other.
He's had a few drinks.
This game is definitely shipping Anduin and the other lass that I forget her name. I think his daughter, Lich King's daughter.
Really? Are they?
New Lich King's daughter. What's her name? Talia.
Yeah.
Is that? Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. They're definitely going down that road.
Sorry, who's having an affair with the Lich King's daughter?
It's not an affair. It's like a couple of the war campaigns are very much like, they're meeting and going, oh, you should come to Stormwind, blah 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 blah. So they're definitely going down that road.
I don't know about that.
Yeah.
Because what is it? When you're questing in Tearguard Sound, it comes out that Flynn Fairwind fancies Talia, so...
Yeah, but...
Oh.
But that's not gonna...
That's not gonna kick off. No,
Yeah.
no, no, no.
Yeah, because but then again, like they get married and she's queen, and then like his father-in-law's Lich King. It's like, oh, that's a good start, I think.
Yeah, I don't know
Well,
if
I
they're
think
gonna-
with
yeah.
like I said, what I think they needed to do is maybe have brought the Alliance Horde thing to a conclusion, and ended WoW and maybe started World of. Well, they might have had to change the title, but
Yeah,
make it clear that it was like a follow-on MMO.